Hello again, welcome back to another daily Binding of Isaac with Pet Ants. It's July 5th, 2022. For some reason, I got a song stuck in my head randomly. Who's that girl watching me? Something about Dancing Queen. I don't know why that just like popped up. Maybe I heard it at the store on the radio and carried it home. I hope you all had a great 4th of July. Seed here is CZEVZKS6, and also a great Canada Day, which was July 1st, I think, too. So yeah, hopefully you had a good Canada Day, and wherever else in your world, hopefully you had just a good day in general. Whether you're celebrating Independence Day, Canada Day, or whatever day, hopefully all things are going well for you guys. Yeah, I've been gone for a few days. Is expected and planned, I guess. I didn't do any cooking. So I talked about some videos ago that I was going to do some frying or something, but it didn't happen, which is, it's fine. Not a big deal. The meat's not going to go to waste, that's for sure. It's going to be eaten, consumed, munched on, nibbled, whatever, whenever, however, why-ever, maybe. Yeah, and I did quite a few two things this 4th of July weekends. I've been gone for a few days. Let me see here. Am I recording? All right, good. Want to make sure. I'm kind of like hovering my pinky, my right pinky, against the number pad for stop recording button, and I don't want to do that. Well, actually, no, the 0 key doesn't stop it. It would be the delete key that'd stop it. I don't know if the 0 key would, like, pause it or do something weird, because the pause button is the number 1 key, but I don't know if you press 0 again and do something else. So I'm just going to try to keep my fingers away from that as much as I can. Because I use the directional keys for firing, so yeah. I could use a controller. I could probably plug a controller in and stuff, but I'm so used to the keyboard. Growing up, I used to use the keyboard for playing a bunch of games, so it comes natural to me, as opposed to like an Xbox controller where it's like, it's not as natural, but I'm used to it in some regard. Might be a little smoother. Oh. But I'm gonna have to get used to certain buttons, like whatever, to drop trinkets or whatever else. Especially if I'm playing Jacob and Esau, that'd probably be more of a nightmare than anything. So, yeah. So, there's that, I suppose, going on. And this feels like this is a Super Tenor Rock. I knew it. And now our damage and tears rate's actually really good. With Skinny Odd Mushroom, hey, look at that. It looked like it was a little off before, but now it looks better. Now it gives our shot speed up and some health and all that fun stuff. Oh, you little shit. No, let's just not die here. We got... Oh yeah, I got placenta. That's right, starting item. All right. Health is pretty good. We could probably play this a couple times. Come back, get the heart, and then we could just pop the Hierophant card and cover our losses here. Store credit, huh? Yeah. That's actually nifty. It could be good, could be bad, but you know what? Let's go for it. Oh, you know what? That's actually not bad. That's... All things considered, that's really good. Okay. So I'm going to just take a little bit of money out of this. We're going to try a little something here. Okay. Well, I didn't hurt to try. Alright. That extra soul heart I'm going to use for the self-sacrifice room. And we got placenta, so we might be able to get a half a heart. Be one extra play here. yeah, so, yeah, reason why I didn't do any, like, grilling stuff is because, like, I just didn't have time. Nothing was really set up, so not a big deal. I'm not really bummed out. The meat's still gonna be in really good use. That soul heart's extremely useful there, by the way. Let's see. Okay. So we're gonna pop this, because I don't want to go in there and be, like, getting blasted immediately. Alright. So now, we'll hold on to this. Take this, get out. I'm not fighting that thing. And, that's pretty good. That's really good. Alright, and we'll pop this and see if we get... Oh, look at that. Perfect. I was gonna say, get I am error. Now, this could be a bad item here. This could be like I am error item. Or a TM trainer. But, Captain Greg's not bad. A little bit of a defense item. It's not bad. All things considered here. So yeah, I did go to see some fireworks. I mean, like, I'm not as much to want to go see fireworks as what I used to. But it was alright. Like, there's some budget. I think there's been some budget cut stuff. There's been less fireworks being shut off lately, in my hometown, and I kind of wondered if I can, like, donate fireworks to them. Like, go somewhere, get some big fireworks and donate it to them, and then, I don't know, use it as like a sponsor, be like, sponsored by this person or this thing or whatever. I imagine they might allow that. Like, I don't know what the restrictions would be exactly for that city. I mean, depending on what state you go to, it could be cheaper or more expensive, or they can, like, price gouge you and be for, like, wimpy fireworks. I might actually consider that, because I was reading some comments about, like, this wasn't an impressive, like, whatever, for the fireworks, and I'm like, you know what? I wonder, maybe if it'd be worth it. I mean, I probably won't. I mean, I probably could be enjoying it when I come down or something. Others would enjoy it. I don't know. I'll think about it. I might actually inquire about that by email. Maybe tomorrow, if I got time or whatever. What else has been going on? Let's see. Fireworks, 4th of July. I hooked up my Xbox Series X to a hotel thing. I mean, I imagine most of the TVs around these hotels around my hometown, for the most part, has HDMI ports. I mean, this one did. And, I think it was a 720p, but it's not a big deal. Like, I wasn't there to, like, play games. I was there, like, streaming stuff to watch, and it worked pretty well. Just used the password for the hotel internet and all that stuff, and I'm like, it wasn't like fast speed internet. Like, I did load Elden Ring briefly, but that would have been terrible for PvP and stuff, judging by the internet. But it was just good enough for streaming, and it worked pretty well. I mean, I had to turn the quality down a little bit, but quality's just like, I mean, you don't really notice it too much, I guess. All things considered. Unless you put on like a 4K TV and then you're like, oh, I wanted a 4K, and it's like a 380p or something. I'm not stingy with quality so much. I overheard someone talk about last week. Overheard someone talking about, like, or yeah, when I was in town, someone talked about like these old time films, either in town or like in my current town, but like regardless, they were talking about like, yeah, I can't watch old time films because of the quality. Like they're talking about like film grain and all that other stuff. Like I can't watch a film like that. It bothers me. I'm like, wow. I never heard that before. Being bothered by film quality like that. I mean, people got different preferences, I suppose, but it's first for me to hear. I'm not bothered by film quality. Well, depending, I guess. If it's home movies, I like something like my home movies. I want something where it's like I can upscale it or something, or do some kind of artificial upscaling, artificial AI stuff upscaling. Let's see. Do I want to do this? Okay. Actually, I might just take the other thing. Oh. I could take this too, get some money. I think the mom's box would be pretty useful here. Get some decent trinket drops plus double the effects on these things. Yeah, we'll take that with us. Empress and Devil. I'll just take whatever here. Not much of a difference. I think the Empress gives me more speed with some damage. So what was in here? Nothing. All right. All right, next floor. I was like, oh, that's it first. We got a big storm coming through. I noticed, which, I mean, I've got a portable battery thing that's fortunately charged. I checked a couple weeks ago for the battery thing, and I found out I left it on, so there's a switch to flip it on, and it would turn on the power on the thing for you to charge stuff, and if you leave the button on without having anything plugged in, it still drains the battery. And I guess I drained the battery completely at some point when last time I used it. And so I just charged it up. It took a few hours to charge. So that's all ready to go in case the storm knocks out some power and I need to charge my phone or something later. But I'm charging my phone now in the wall outlet thing, just in case. I don't think it's going to be a big storm, but you never know. You never know what you're going to get. All right, we can get this procced here. Yeah, I figured. The rare instance where we can use the advantage of Dark Prince's Crown. Because the one red heart. I figured it would work with the one bone heart. As long as it's filled. Crow's heart. Probably not. I watched the Beavis and Butthead movie again too, by the way, the new one. Now, after watching it the second time, maybe the first Beavis and Butthead movie might have been a little better. But all things considered, they did a pretty good job for a sequel, I guess. Now, as far as the show goes for the reboot again, we'll see. I mean, I didn't have a chance to see the 2011 stuff or whatever. But I'm very curious on that. I only got a couple soul hearts. The big old thick bean. Yeah, so there's that. I see that the price of copper is gonna go up soon. Well, kinda. So like, there is this tax thing for high-end copper mines in Chile. Talk about it can go up to 36% of a type of tax per so much tons that's being mined. I'm like, oh, that's interesting, because I just so happened to purchase 10 ounces of copper. Like, I'm not gonna go heavily in the copper buying. I'm kind of diversifying my portfolio. Come on, get out. Oh yeah, we got I was wondering why we got the damage going up. Now we could take divorce papers and get more familiars, and then we can get conjoined faster, but not really in my cards for all things considered. And yeah, so I got 10 ounces of copper coming in. Now I know copper. I mean, I asked someone the other day. It's like just now, from my understanding, copper oxidizes, right? It's like yeah. So I'm trying to think how I'm going to keep it from oxidizing. Like obviously keeping it out of certain elements and not out of moisture. Not into moisture, I mean. A little bit of silver, too. What about platinum? Get an ounce of platinum. That's like $5,000 or $6,000. Nope, that's out of my price range. Otherwise, yeah. Yeah, I'll get like a little bit of platinum. I mean, I could. A very insignificant amount, but even that insignificant amount can still be expensive. But... We'll invest in Dogecoin. No. No thanks. I can't believe that Dogecoin is still a thing, though. Like, I did do a little bit of, Ooh, Mom's purse is actually pretty good here. I did do a little bit of, like, crypto mining, some, like... About 10 years ago. I tried a little bit of Bitcoin first, but it was a little too late into that. Just by a couple of years. So I gave up on that, and then I did the thing called stablecoin, which that's pretty much went under. And that guy stopped. And I think good thing I stopped because it's like, it's going to destroy my machine. This computer in particular, I'm using to play Isaac here. Well, it was long before, like, the whole thing where it's like, oh, cryptocurrencies are increasing, and, pandemic has created a shortage of GPUs and everything, and they're being bought up for those purposes of mining. That's long before that was going on for me, that's for sure. But I definitely wasn't going to do that. After I did some research, like, yeah, crypto mining actually makes your computer rot faster, and it can destroy it faster. It's like, that's not the purpose of me building this computer when I did 10 years ago. It was for gaming and editing videos and stuff. The fun stuff, not like, oh, let's just sit it out and mine crypto. No. No, man. No, siree. Okay. What do I want here? I think I'm going to take the camo undies. After they got a buff here, I am going to take it. So. Alright, cool. We'd actually play that somewhere, too. We might take whoosh. It will give us a shot, give us some shot speed that we do need a little bit here. We're gonna look around, I guess. Yeah, the shot speed helps. A little high, but whatever. Makes it feel like I'm shooting faster than I should. Ooh. I'll think about that. I wonder if with Mom's box, does that give me a larger shop with that? Or would that give me like double shops on one floor? Or like less likelihood of getting the keeper? Or is it just like no effect yet? I know some of them got like a double effect of some sort. How do we look on this? I mean, it's still pretty good. I don't think we really need that worm, I guess, after all. We got here. Full heart, oof. Oh, we can do this. Yeah, so... There's that. Bit? I don't know. I would think I have more to talk about, but apparently not. With I've been doing the last few days. Tears up. Mom's Pearl increases the chances of soul heart drops. I think the Demon's Tail or whatever, that's probably going to be a little better. Because that has a 20% chance of converting red hearts to black hearts. Oh, okay. Right. I should have looked. Okay, I guess we'll go down the next floor here. Yeah, we're looking pretty solid. Not sussy, but solid. I'm surprised gas hasn't moved up the needle yet. Around here. Of course, it's probably going to happen. I don't know why there's been a bit of a delay. We'll probably feel it now that 4th of July is over. If it hits $5, I'll be... Well, I mean, some areas it's hit $5, but if I see it in my area... I mean, it's still pretty high right now. Like, it's higher than I've ever seen in my life. I think a lot of us too, but... I see it hit the $5 mark, I'm gonna be oof. Oh, pussycat! And there goes Dark Princess Kit. But oh wow. We still got a pretty good tears rate and damage and stuff. Even though I'm not driving, like I know the feeling of when I was driving. Paying some gas. Like, of course, I wasn't going on road trips when I had a car, a vehicle. So it wasn't, I guess, as bad. That and like when I had a vehicle, the gas wasn't that high either. But still, I can tell you a time when gas was like in the dollar range, or at one point even as low as 99 cents. Of course, that was pre 9/11. I think it was pre 9/11. I don't think I want that. I remember talking to a cashier a few weeks ago. Like, hey, do you remember when gas was over $4 back in 08? Da da da. And she's like, too young to remember that. Da da da. I'm like, all right. Do you remember it? It's like, yeah. It's like, did it really affect you much for you? It's like, well, at the time, I didn't have my license and I didn't have a vehicle, so technically no, but there was things that I was also, you know, coinciding with that, because there's higher prices on things too, going up as well, like food costs and stuff. So I guess in some way there's some of that. How do you react to when we hit that major recession issue back in late 2000, I would say 2020, late 2008. Well, I can't really tell you how I reacted because I don't remember much of it. And I wasn't really like into reading much of financial news and stuff at the time, so I guess I just kind of glazed over it. I heard things about going on with it and stuff, and I know about some of the programs that arise out of it over the years, but I'm staying out. Now, how do you feel about something like that going to happen now? Well, this time I'm kind of bunkering down, and I'm paying off my credit card balance this month, and the rest of my cell phone, you know, 2-year plan thing, I'm paying the rest of it this month too. And then I'm working on my student loans. So there's that. which I'm grateful that there is still interest free on it. But, and there's, I mean, even though there's still a pause thing, I need to like just get started with repayment. I don't have to repay right now, but I just want to voluntarily pay it. I just want to take advantage of these low interest rate, or no interest rates, more like, and get it done sooner, get it out of the way. Of course, it's going to take a bit, but all right, 2/3 spun. Priorities like the cell phone and the credit card thing, so that way I got more focus on my student loan stuff. Instead of having to spread my wealth around to different bills. Someone was trying to recommend me to get a vehicle. I was talking to recently. That's like, not right now, but we hit another major recession, absolutely. Because it's gonna get, they're gonna cheapen it like crazy. It's a terrible time to get a house too, but I mean, I don't want to get a house right now or even when the recession happens. Because if I get a house, I'm stuck with that investment for, you know, over 20 or 30 years, depending on how I'm gonna have the value in the house, my loans and everything. I have to make a commitment to be like, okay, this is your house, and make sure you have plans to afford to pay on your mortgage, you know, decent jobs that apply to you in the area and everything else. I'll get a house someday, though. It just won't be in LA or New York or just anywhere like that, I suppose. Let's see. Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe never say never, because maybe I'll get some really high-end job and just deal with the taxes. Well, no. I guess if I were to live in California, it'd be Northern California. It'd still be just outrageously expensive. Probably won't be as expensive as New Jersey, or it's either, what is it, New Jersey or Delaware? It's like super high and higher in tax rate than California. It's like, I don't know. Supposedly I made like millions of dollars. I'd probably be like, all right, I'll just live in a nice little Northern California house or whatever near a vineyard. Have some wine here and there. All right, what we got here? Might as well, I guess. All right. We could blow you up here and increase our chances. Yeah, so... Of course, before I want a house, I want a vehicle. It'll be a truck. Someone was saying, like, if you're gonna get a V6, you might as well get a V8. I'm like, you know what? Maybe. Maybe I'll consider that. Might as well. Luck up, look at all this. Look at all this stuff. All that luck. Skull. And other news. I guess some Minions movies out in theaters. Another one. I never seen any of them. I just like, I see the previews. I guess that was when I went to see the Jurassic Park movie, and I'm like, oh. I assume this is a prequel from the looks of it. I mean, it's meant for kids and boomers. I'm not saying boomers is an insult, you know, baby boomers. Because we got family members that are, you know, baby boomers or whatever. Or almost everybody, I would assume, do. Parents or grandparents or great-grandparents, or that'd be kind of interesting, great-grandparents. I mean, it's possible, I suppose. I mean, the oldest boomer generation is in their 70s. So that's not entirely impossible, I suppose. Great-grandma? Great-grandpa, maybe? I mean, it's still possible, I suppose, with that. I'm like, great. Now you're getting a little carried away with that, boy. I feel like it's a secret room. No. Sometimes it looks like it could be something like that. I could look around, but I'm lazy. Look around for that stuff sometimes. I used to know where they are pre-repentance, because it was a little bit more predictable. Oh, that key thing's interesting. You know, we could gamble this and run with it. Can't get over there. As long as we're careful with our health, right? Oh, we got 9 lives. We got almost full health, so... All right. Oh, that was funny. Right timing there, boy. I got a soul heart out of that. Oh, I could get the bomb right there. Whatever. I don't know what other, like, big movies are coming out this year in theaters. I mean, I did see Avatar 2 is coming out. I saw the trailer for that. I remember when Avatar 1 was getting, like, super hyped up before it came out, and then there was this constant thing going on with Avatar. It's like Avatar this, Avatar that. Go see Avatar. Hey, look, it's going to show this screening here. Hey, it's going to show it again separate. You know, they've been doing that for years. And just kind of throwing that out there too here. Throwing it out here. I've never seen it. The first one. Never. I guess they're in some kind of simulation thing. I guess they can contact some aliens. There's some civilization. This is supposed to be like some ancient species of whatever the heck. That's my interpretation. And then I guess like, oh, pussycat. Wait a minute. I think we got a guppy now. Yeah, we have to be. Right? Because of the thing? No? What? Edmund, if I have mom's box and I have the guppy drawing, the kid's drawing, I should be getting 2 guppy items. I'm still gonna hold on to this. That's 2/3 guppy. Funny how that works, huh? I wonder if there's a gold trinket that actually works for that. Something doesn't seem right. Maybe they didn't patch it in. Be like, oh yeah, this now counts as 2 guppies if you got the mom's box. Must have not been implemented yet. Or maybe they didn't want to implement it. I'm pretty sure they didn't implement it yet, because that's something that they definitely would do. So, yeah. I I don't know what other films are out. I mean, there's Lightyear, but yeah, Disney film. Yeah, I mean, nostalgia with like Toy Story and stuff, but I'm kind of grown, kind of old with Toy Story. Like, I might just go and see Toy Story 3 and 4 because I've never seen them. Yeah, I know. It might be a little hard to believe, but yeah, it's true. I've never seen Toy Story 3 and 4. I've heard that little things about Andy, and I think I did see Andy's face, so that's a major spoiler for me. Because, you know, people make memes and like, hey, check this out! Toy Story 3 meme. Oh, you just go to hell with that item. Whatever, we got Polaroid invincibility. Oh, look at that. I can't believe I don't have Guppy. Of all the rotten stuff. Like, I remembered when I was a kid playing, or we might get it here, playing the Buzz Lightyear game, PS1. That was like very, very addicting. But like, that's been eons ago for me. Berserk. Berserka Zerka bubblegum. Whereas I don't play really kid games anymore. That's been a very long time ago. It's all about the violent ones. And we got spun. Charge penny, huh? Well, we could actually take this. Now, this will be our last shop on the floor. Since we got the trinket, we came down and it preloaded the areas, so we don't need it anymore. Broken syringe. I don't know about that. I guess my first Disney video game that I played was on the PS2. It was a rental. And it was Donald Duck Going Quackers or something like that. That shit was not only hard, but insanely addicting. Like, hard. For a kid's game. I think if I play it now, it probably wasn't as hard. But, I think that, I mean, it was around that time where Disney was just kind of like experimenting with PS2 market because it was pretty new and everything. Right, I did that to myself. I guess there's a way to break the game, by the way, with having this pounds of flesh thing. I forgot how you do it, but I've seen a video of someone doing that. And I think it was with the Lost somehow. And oh yeah, that's right. It is the Lost. And they had Restock, and they had that. That's right. Now, the left hand. Honestly, when we go to the chest, we can have stuff converted to a Devil Deal, and we can actually get Guppy out of that. And also some Soul Hearts, possible teleportation along the way. But no, Donald Duck Going Quackers, it was basically like a 3D platformer thing. I mean, it was weird. Like, I've played weird PS2 games for rentals over the years, and it was just like all sorts of weird stuff with it. That's for sure. I played some really weird stuff for rentals. I mean, there wasn't really, like, much options for rentals because, like, you know, rental store only has so many select few games. Some of them are just like obscure titles. Some of them are like kind of well-known titles. Yeah, I know they had like what was it, Breath of the Wild or whatever it was for the GameCube. I could have rented. I like very briefly played at some GameCube stall at a family video. I mean, it was okay, but I wasn't really into it back then. I mean, if I like Isaac a lot, I probably would like, oh god, like Zelda, Legend of Zelda. My god, I am not doing so hot here. I was being so cocky earlier. I was like, as long as I don't screw anything up. All right, that does help. Oh, you little monster. Oh, okay. Why'd I come in here? Oh, I tell you, red chests. All right, good to know that it wasn't a secret room. But our DPS is pretty good. Especially since we got the Dark Princess crown procced. Not good enough. My Sonny. Okay, that looks like that could be a secret room. Another kind of hard one I played when I was a kid was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on the PS1. Not this remake for PS2 and GameCube, PC. No, I didn't like that one. Not because they changed it up. And I actually beaten Sorcerer's Stone a few years ago as an adult. I mean, it was still tough, like not as tough as when I was a kid, but like the problem I had was like dealing with what the quarter looks like. Problem I had though with it is I guess because it's probably still have problems with it, but play it now. It's the idea that well, the game has camera issues, especially certain things like running away from the troll scene. The camera's like facing away from you instead of being behind the character, and you're like going away from the screen. You're like got the camera facing the opposite end of the character, facing away from the screen, and you're coming towards the screen. If you know what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to really describe to you what that is, and that's kind of a pain. I didn't like that. That means you're going to have some good reaction timing to jump over gaps and not run into anything. And I'll admit that took me a few tries to beat because I wasn't used to that so much. I mean, I used to games that actually, I don't know, had a functioning camera. But yeah, I mean, back then the cameras were kind of just, wonky and everything to begin with. Even with certain games. I mean, Donald Duck Going Crackers, I think that was like one of those games that had a bit of an issue like that. But it was, I mean, it still worked fine overall. It was still fun. Oh, God. Well, we shouldn't worry too much about this thing. It's going to help us a little bit here. I mean, it was still fun. I mean, I've tried playing Tomb Raider on the PS1. I mean, it was okay. The camera angle, camera stuff, kinda, sorta. I wasn't really big in the platforming of Tomb Raider. Magic skin, huh? Hail Satan. Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Anyways, I wonder if the secret room could be here. No. Well, it would have been a good likely spot. Can't be there. I could be, but well, wait a minute. Actually, before I do. Oh, yeah, that's plausible. No, just kidding. Man, this is a tricky one. And probably be further south, maybe. I wonder. Oh. Oh, I got him! There we go. I could be on that. And, well, let's see. I wonder be like in... Well, I already checked there. Never mind. Actually, it could be right up there in the next to that curse room. That could be possible. Just kidding. I don't know what I'm even doing here. I should have just blown this stuff up over here and get to this shit. Well, I can't do that. That one I could have. Oh, fiddlesticks. Well, as long as we preserve our health and kill Isaac at least here. All is well. I hate Isaac, though. All hands on deck. I mean, I tried playing Sonic Adventure DX, which was on the GameCube, to be honest with you, because I didn't own a Dreamcast. Though, when I was a kid, I wanted a Dreamcast, but I didn't get one. That would have been kind of fun and nostalgic. I still think it would be kind of worth it today, but... what did I know about games anymore? You're an old man. You don't know about games, old man. Well, there is Guppy there. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got the it costs money thing. All right, all right. I don't think it's even worth the money there, but whatever. All right, we did get Guppy. Okay. Well, I figured we are going to get Guppy because we got the 2 items and then we got the drawing. We should have got that ages ago, but health is kind of in crisis, but Guppy makes it up a little bit. Especially with the 9 lives Guppy. Flies are nuts. All right. Ooh. All right. Yeah. And that occasional thing. Oh, yes. Give me that. Oh, two red hearts. Cool. I guess over time, when I was playing this kind of games, I got used to the camera stuff. I mean, Spyro, they had a pretty good camera. All that stuff considered. Even the remake of Spyro, they did a really good job with it too. I was very generally impressed with it. Get away from me, you jerk. I knew you were going to, like, be a little bit of a pest. You know what? We'll just hold on to this. I'll think about the book in case we do need it. I might actually do, like, a little series, maybe. I mean, I keep talking about series. Like, when are you going to do the baseball stream? I need to get on that. I'll keep talking about it. Tomorrow's going to be kind of busy, though. Today, I've been kind of busy, too, and... Oh, this is interesting. No, I need this. And I need this. Okay. So, maybe Thursday. I mean, stay tuned. I mean, by the time this video comes out, it's whether it's going to happen or not. Like, I'm kind of bad with announcing stuff like that. It's like, announcement, it's going to be a stream. Perhaps I could do a little bit better advertising for consistent time and everything, I suppose. I've been doing like random streams for like Elden Ring and stuff. Which I did log in at a hotel. To show somebody something briefly. Like, yeah, this is my character. Yeah, here's the map. Took maybe about 200 hours. And they were like, this is why I don't play video games. Like, I mean, you can do it off and on. But I could see how it's like, oh, 200 hours. Like, that ain't a whole lot. Well, I guess if things considered, if you got a lot of things to do and everything, you can't really dedicate that much time with the... It's a good thing. You're not doing so much video games. I guess, yeah, that could be, like, super addicting. It's Beth's Faith again, huh? The second one that I dropped out of the box before. Are you kidding me? Are you kidney bean? Are you pulling my kidney beans? Super secret room. Anywhere. Apparently not. What did I know about video games? I'm just an old man. When I was your age. That was a good run, though, overall. Able to get the tears and the damage corrected, the beginning and stuff. Cool, that was fun. Fairly short, but, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.